Hello everyone, and welcome to my next video for the City of Final Fantasy Porom, in which I'm going to be doing some pulls for Porom's LD weapon along with Layle's burst, because it would seem I'm still playing the game. So I'm not going to kind of waste any sort of time with any kind of long-winded introductions, because if I'm going to be completely honest, I still haven't played Crystal Bearers, and Porom is not one of my favourite characters from 4, although she's very sweet and she's much more she's much less of an arsehole than her brother is, let me just put it that way. When it comes to child characters in the Final Fantasies, I tend to think of Eiko, and I will maybe accept Realm, like Realm is kind of tolerable. Porom is not really on that kind of same spectrum. She's just there with her brother largely to facilitate Cecil, which is not to demean what happens during the course of FF4 either. I just don't find her particularly interesting. But from a game mechanics point of view, she is absolutely interesting, and she is in fact probably going to be one of my most used characters in earlier LUFENIA Plus from what I have seen of her. But in order to do that, we actually need to get her LD weapon locked down and secured, which is what we're about to do now. Let's get the customary trashy single pull out of the way, do the free multi that we have very kindly been given by Square, and find that it is in fact a garbage loot orb, and we will get absolutely nothing of value before proceeding to spam the shit out of the banner. So let's see if there is anything worth having here. Okay, so this is the golds. And yeah, they're just regular ass weapons, which is actually fine because I actually got Ash's LD for free in like a free multi-draw. Let me see the weapons that were out here. I don't think it took very much to get Layle's either, so I have been very fortunate in that regard. It just gives me more gems to spam at this banner in hopes of chasing Layle's burst. I would like to not spend gems. I would like to go with tickets, but I need the burst. Well, I say I need it. I don't need it, but I would like it because I have a flawless record on burst weapons so far, and I intend to keep that going unless my resources free fall plummet themselves into hell. Then I guess I'll have to take a step back and maybe reevaluate my approach a little bit. So after having played it for some length of time, like a few weeks, like I've been playing WoW, as I mentioned before. I've played New World, as that's come out recently, which is, well, the server issues are scuffed as fuck. That's not to put too fine a point on it. Like, I definitely think that logins and, like, spawns not happening and healing intermittently not working and all kinds of other sort of strange problems are definitely going to be a plague upon the game on its early release. But I am definitely looking forward to seeing what they do with it, get it all tidied up. Even though it's a closed beta, the actual retail game launches at the end of next month, which I find kind of crazy. Normally they take longer with these kinds of things, but I mean, hey, it could go either way. It's got a lot of potential. It's pretty fun. And I've also been playing quite a bit of Final Fantasy XIV in my downtime as well. And to which I can say everyone who likes MMOs and Final Fantasy owes it to themselves to play that game. Play 14. Just fucking play it. Just try it. Seriously, you get a free trial. There's no limitations on play. I'm not going to do the meme, but there's no limitations on playtime. You can get up to 300,000 gil, I think it is. You can get up to level 60 on every job on the same character. It includes the whole Realm Reborn story, as well as Heaven's Ward as well. Unfortunately, if you're hoping to get the Road to 70 buff, where you get double experience for everything up to level 70, you might have missed the boat, because it seems that in the patch notes for the last update, they have changed the servers back to regular servers from preferred ones. So yeah, that's kind of sucks to be you if you're hoping to jump on that train. But seriously, just play it. Like, I was on the fence for the longest goddamn time. But I've not even really got into the meat of the game yet. I'm not even really in the MMO part of it. I'm basically just treating it as like a glorified JRPG that has other people running around. And the atmosphere, the soundtrack, like everything about it, I mean, it may not be for everyone, okay? You know, you may not like it, but just try it. Because I'm having a blast, and I'm just wondering why I never played it like before now. Like, it's really good. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see if I keep that up in the long term. To be honest, like, I don't really have anyone else to play it with, and my time is probably going to be diverted elsewhere. So I am probably not going to be playing the, I'm probably not going to be playing the shit out of it. I'll keep it like on the back burner. I'll go through the story casually. Maybe I'll do like a few pugs or something. We'll see. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. You really should give it a try. Anyway, I'll stop shilling for it now. We are here to pull for Layle's weapon. Yeah. There's a lot of interesting things going on in the MMO space lately. I mean, 14 is like incredible, and there's a lot of attention on it now. A lot of new people are starting to try it out and possibly even get seduced by its wiles. We've got New World coming out, which I absolutely think could be really, really good if they fix all of the problems. I'm looking forward to it. The game's a blast to play. I was just kind of pretending it was an FPS half the time I was playing it because muskets are really fun to use. We've got Blizzard, which I'm not going to talk about, but certain people have been implicated in some extremely terrible, horrible things behind closed doors, and there is Porom's LD. Thankfully, we won't have to pity that thing, but we're only 160 deep, and we do have Layle's burst to go for. Yeah, horrible, nasty things happening at Blizzard, possibly even perpetrated by long-standing employees, which is incredibly disappointing. Now, I was never really that big into Warcraft and Starcraft. Growing up, I was obviously always a Final Fantasy guy. So, Square Enix, Tri-Ace, like Valkyrie Profile and Star Ocean, Grandia, those games, Vagrant Story and Tactics. Vagrant Story I played when I was younger. Tactics, not so much because it never actually freaking came out outside of America until all the re-releases came out. But yeah, I'm very much a JRPG guy. So I didn't have that level of sentimental attachment to a lot of Blizzard stuff, but still, as one of the sort of greatest companies in PC gaming, it's really sad to see what they've turned into. That's all I'm going to say on that one. Nevertheless, we continue to move onwards, and we also pull a dupe LD, which is kind of interesting, and at the same time not really helpful, because I have more power stones than I know what to do with, and I am fighting back the urge to do skip pulls on all of these pulls, because I just want to get it. I want to get it done. I want to get it out of the way. To be honest, I want to finish it. I'm not going to be walking away without the burst anyway. It's just a question of there we go. It's just a question of how badly it rinses my resources. Okay, let's keep going. I've not really given the future of this game very much thought, to be honest, but I am kind of impressed that it's still going strong in Japan. I mean, it's been like, what, 3 years now? I think it's 3 years, something like that. Maybe even 4 years, I don't know, to be honest. I would be lying if I said I was as passionate about it as I was when I first started playing, which I think that would be... I think there's probably quite a few people out there who would say the same thing. I think it would be very difficult to be this kind of like crazy about it, given that it is a mobile game and it has been going on for this length of time. I still enjoy it enough to the point that I don't want to quit just yet. Plus, I've kind of gotten used to recording these videos, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. But it's lost a bit of its luster. Still, it's the only game that has given me the opportunity to have Sephiroth and Beatrix and the same freaking party. I've had a lot of fun playing it, and I do hope it continues, like, for some time to come. Like, I won't be all corny and say that like there's memories in the game, but I have met some good people like as a result of playing this. Like, I'm on another Discord with guys halfway across the freaking planet, so it's not exactly as though we talk very often, but I've had some good experiences. You guys out there, you know who you are. I have definitely valued your company. I appreciate it. But yeah, let's just keep going here. Come on, come on. Show me the money. Yes! There we go. Oh my god. That's amazing. Is that like right on the 75k as well? It is. Right on the pity for the LD, we get the burst weapon. So that saved me a smooth 50k gems. Don't have to pay out for that. And I do have money for like a book and a stone, I guess. Yeah. So let me just back out of this banner. We are done here. We are finished. I will claim my reward. I really don't need the power stones. I really don't need anything else on here. So I will just grab myself some bedtime reading and a shiny stone. So that being said, ladies and gents, we are all done with this banner. We are finished here. I am going to get Porom all cleaned up and ready to play, which is going to be annoying because I need to fill out all her boards. But we are where we are. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and until the next time, take care and goodbye.